Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about the promise of old. What are some of your family traditions? Are there certain foods, holiday activities, or stories that are told each year in your family? Well, today we are going to look at a promise God made to his people generations ago, a promise that God's people believed and held on to, and a promise that God's people retold often from one generation to the next. It was a lot like those family stories that one generation will tell the next year after year after year. Well, let's listen to their promise. It's found in the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, starting in verse 2. Here's what it says. It says, "The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned." You see, generations earlier, a promise or a prophecy declared that the Messiah would come, that the people, you and I, who were walking in darkness, we would see God's great light, and that the birth of Jesus would be like the coming dawn of a new day. Light was breaking into the darkness. As a new day starts today, let it remind you that the birth of Jesus brought the light and the purposes and the hope of God to earth. Much like that early dawn light of day pushes back the darkness of night, Jesus' arrival did the exact same thing. So take heart. Generations before this promise came about, God already told his people, you can take heart today because God keeps his promises. You can take heart today that the Savior Jesus, he's already come. Light has dawned. Hope is here. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And you too can come into the light. You too can come back into relationship with God the Father through Jesus. The question is, will you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord? Will you turn towards Jesus and receive the gift of grace that Jesus is already extending to you right now? Will you follow Jesus? You see, the people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in a land of deep darkness, a light has already dawned. The question is, that promise came true. Will we believe it and will we receive it? We'll see you next time.